Jim Wisniewski with the gravestone he created for his late wife, Marie, in Belmont. Jim and Marie were cemetery buffs, visiting them all over the world. When Marie died, Jim, an artist, created a fitting tribute photo, Katie Batdorf. Belmont Jim and Marie Wisniewski have visited cemeteries all over the world. They loved how the graveyards gave a glimpse into a community's past, Jim said. Each headstone was like a page in a history book. When Marie died in April, Jim wanted to do something special. An artist, he wanted to fashion his own farewell after 53 years of marriage. He wanted to make the gravestone. The search for the right rock covered 1,600 miles. His sculpting filled the summer. He could work just a few hours at a time before being overcome with grief. After 4 months, it was done. The flat quartzite stone is 5 feet long and shaped like an Indian arrowhead. Besides the dates of birth and death, it lists the date of the couple's marriage inside a heart. A ceramic plate shows a photo of the couple. The 400-pound Valentine sits in a small cemetery behind an elementary school where the couple's children went and now grandchildren attend. I knew she would appreciate it, Wisniewski said. It was a labor of love. Wisniewski, 75, with a shock of gray hair and a bushy beard, often gets emotional as he recounts the years with his wife. Theirs is a love story told through gravestones. They attended Catholic Central High School in Grand Rapids but didn't meet until just before graduation in 1960, Wisniewski said. He was chairman of the decorating committee for a dance when he spied a stunning redhead at a meeting. She was happy, nurturing, quick-witted. Enlisting her help, he brought red sheets of cardboard to her home so she could cut them in the form of Cupid. That's how we met. Cupid brought us together, he said. They were married 3 years later. By the time he graduated from college, they had 2 children. 6 more would follow. He taught art and religion at Catholic Central for 40 years. During his off hours, he flitted from one art project to another. She was a homemaker who held the burgeoning brood together. She weathered the creative storm that is my dad with patience and grace, said a daughter, Lisa Naraki. The couple were rarely apart. They watched television together as he drew and she crocheted. He accompanied her on jaunts to Kohl's while she tagged along on trips to Menards. They rarely left each other's side during art shows, the Polish festival, and family picnics and Christmas parties, said Alicia Barnaby, a cousin. I can't ever remember seeing Jim without Marie, she said. They did this together, everything together. The Wisniewskis loved to travel, first in the United States and then, when the kids were grown, all over Europe. And no trip was complete without a sojourn to a cemetery. They visited hundreds, from the World War II crosses in Normandy to John F. Kennedy's eternal flame in Arlington National Cemetery to the papal tombs below St. Peter's Basilica in the Vatican. They set stones on above-ground vaults in Jerusalem, placed flowers at a tiny plot in Wadowice, Poland, where Pope John Paul II was born, and at a Civil War-era cemetery in Harvard, Michigan, watched a memorial service performed by people in Union uniforms.